And now a little story from the apple seed.
Thank you. Absolutely, the seeds for what I'm doing now was planted then. But I'm going to share a couple pieces with you in a style that I never thought that I would be using, and it's because of my son, who is years old now. But he was smack in the middle of adolescence, 12 and a half years old, when rapping first came on the scene, and we thought it was going to quietly go away, and it did not. So at some point, I had to decide that I was going to have to join the rap generation in order to survive his adolescence and his teen years and mine as his mother. So I'd like to share two pieces with you. One is the very first rap that I ever wrote, and I was invited to do actually a workshop the year before Martin Luther King Day became a legal holiday. Out on Philadelphia's western suburbs, an organization came together that joined together synagogues and African-American churches, and they decided they were going to celebrate whether it became a legal holiday or not. And could I come and do a workshop for 4th through 7th graders? So I created this rap for the kids, and back then it was done in a really teacher way. I had blanks at the ends of each line and a word list, very teachery. So I eventually filled in the blanks. So this is the very first rap that I ever wrote. Let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Well, Martin Luther King was a man of peace. He wanted all the hatred in the world to cease. There were some laws that were not fair, and people were suffering everywhere. Rosa Parks caused such a fuss when she would not stand on the bus. Dr. King stood by her side, and the people said, well, we won't ride. They all knew that they were right, so they all got together and decided to fight. They fought for justice and equality right here in America, the land of the free. They would not use any guns for this, but they would peacefully resist. King knew love could conquer hate, and truth did not discriminate. Finally, the bus company, they had to change their policy. Anyone who paid the fare, they had the right to sit down anywhere. So let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Well, pretty soon folks of different races began to protest in many places. They tried to change laws that were bad. They used all the courage that they had. Many of them were thrown in jail, but they didn't give up and they didn't fail. Thousands of people lent a hand. Thousands marched throughout the land. They finally marched to Washington to show the world what they had done. Cameras filmed the situation and people watched throughout the nation. They all listened to Dr. King when he said, we must let freedom ring from the mountaintop to the valley low. We must say no to old Jim Crow. Together, the people did demand that the government should take a stand to make sure laws are colorblind, 'cause freedom, hey, is for all mankind. So let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Now we live in a country that's full of laws to protect human rights, and that's important because, unfortunately, there are people who believe they must do all they can, so we still cannot achieve. But we can't stop. Just like Dr. King, we've got songs for the world that we must sing. We can't be silent or run with dread when racism rears its ugly head. So keep your mind on peace, freedom, love, continue building a nation to be proud of. A lot has been accomplished, but there's still more to do, and I'm sending out a question to each of you. I'd like you to think of what you're doing today to keep Dr. King's dream from fading away, so speak out when you see things that aren't right. Use truth and courage. Continue to the fight until everyone in this beautiful land can all walk together, hand in hand, as sisters and brothers in equality. Then America will always be the land of the free. So let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. And yes, let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring. Let's all sing for Dr. King, 'cause we've all got to help make freedom ring.
Thanks for joining us for a little story from the Appleseed.